Donegal manager Jim McGuinness named an unchanged team from last September for the start of this year's championship. However, there were nagging doubts about the fitness of Carol Lacey and Mark McHugh, and in the event neither is able to start. So Declan Walsh will come in at the back and David Walsh will come in the half-forward line. Their visitors Tyrone give championship debuts to goalkeeper Niall Morgan and corner forward Conor McAlliskey. Sean Kavanagh missed last year's campaign with a distressing shoulder problem, while Stephen O'Neill couldn't play in the league final because of an ankle injury. Both men are back. This is taken down here by Martin Penrose. Gets away quickly. David Walsh is after him. Chips it in beautifully, neatly taken. McAllister's inside and he puts it over and the sides are level. Conor McAlliskey in his first championship game gets his first point, and it's a point apiece. Good start to the match. Here's McGlynn starting from a deep position. Leo McClune on as far as Gallagher. Now, once again Frankie McGlynn. It's a hamstring problem. No indication of difficulty there for him as he gets us forward as far as Paddy McBrearty. McBrearty cuts through three defenders, lays it off to Thompson, back as far as Walt, and straight between the posts. David Walsh, first of the day for him, and it's 4-1. And it started very, very smartly indeed for the All-Ireland and Ulster champions Donegal. There's a Tyrone player on the ground needing attention. That's Sean Kavanagh. Play continues as Jim McGuinness and Rory Gallagher look on. That's the injured player being attended to by Michael Hart, son of Mickey. Meanwhile, McFadden kicks it brilliantly and kicks it over the bar and gets another. 3 for the day for McFadden, and that's the first to come from play, and he's made it 5 points to 3.
Well, it's a great score from McFadden. You know, that's the home pitch. He knows every angle on it and swinging them over beautifully. He has scored from distance all last year, and he looks like he started again Championship 2013 the same way.
Justin McMahon takes it in as far as Colm Kavanagh. Kavanagh looks around him. Justin once again about to be challenged. Dishes it off as far as Matty Donnelly. Donnelly into the corner here towards Peter Hart. It's tight. It's Matty Donnelly again. Donnelly striking it over the bar. Good point by Matty Donnelly. Took a lot of steps. 5-all, however.
Yeah, and how often have we seen the shoulder that straightens you up and pushes you towards goal and flicks it over, and the match is just beautifully poised. No team can get away from the other. 5 each.
Back now as far as Sean Kavanagh. Beautifully across here towards his younger brother Colm. Trying to dart in from that left hand side, kicking from a distance beyond Anthony Thompson, and another beauty. It's Tyrone who lead, and Colm Kavanagh has got this one, and it's 6 points to 5. What a comeback. Two wonderful coaches on the sideline today, two geniuses at what they do, really gifted managers, so much success. But he doesn't want to lose to Jim McGuinness for the 3rd year in a row. Thompson's about to take this free kick, and he's been given an extra 13 metres because Tyrone weren't retreating quickly enough, and Michael Murphy decides to kick it long from midfield. Huge one all the way up here. McFadden's in, and McFadden scored. 32 minutes are gone. Colm McFadden's 8th ever championship goal, and this is 46th championship match. Knocked down for him here. McBrearty, and onto it came McFadden, as you say. Superbly taken. Lovely combined play, and there was nothing Cathal McCarron could do about it. Light breeze supporting Donegal now for the second half, and they've got the 2 points advantage as well as Penrose picks it up. He's got Donegal players right, left and centre around him, but finds a gap inside, beautifully into Mark Donnelly. Down he goes. The referee a call to make, decides to play on. They do, and it's helter-skelter stuff in there. Look at the number of Donegal bodies back as Penrose gets it back once again, recycles it, and it's put over the bar, and it is Justy McMahon who puts it over.
Yeah, great finish to get the point, but I think there was a big shout for a penalty, and just inside here, looked like a penalty to me, Ger.
Certainly.
But I think, in fairness to the referee, someone came across his eye line. I was looking at it directly. Well, there it is.
He made Mark a fair bit of a dive as well, didn't he?
He made the most of it.
But it wasn't given, but a point was scored by Justy McMahon. Peter Hart fisting it towards Cathal McCarran. Had to be swift about his business that time. Running into traffic there is Mark Donnelly. There's a roadblock presented, but he manages to sneak through it somehow, and Peter Hart's there to help him on his shoulder. Picking it up as Sean Kavanagh, swinging it in and swinging it over the bar. Sean Kavanagh playing in his 11th championship season.
I'm not happy about this, Ger. It looked like a tail on it.
Well, he's celebrating, but the referee's questioning. One umpire did indicate to the other. He said, "You put up the flag." The man was about to do so. We need Hawkeye. We'll have it next week in Croke Park. Sean Kavanagh's second point awarded. This one coming from play. And so it's level for the third time. Donegal 1-6, Tyrone 9 points. It was tight, I know, but the man on the right-hand side, as we're looking at it here, was convinced it was over. Stalemate here in Ballybofey, but highly intriguing match. Two of the heavyweights of the football championship season in action. First round of the Ulster Championship, and here comes Paddy McBrearty. Dermy Carlin's wearing their 36 after him. In along the baseline, it's in! Amazingly, Ross Werrity, only about a minute on the park. And it's a second Donegal goal. 2-6 to 9 points. They lead. Paddy McBrearty did so much of the spade work. 49 minutes in, Ross Werrity arrives on the field and gets his first championship goal. But look at the pace and the penetrating skills of McBrearty. Nobody able to catch him. And Ross Werrity, bang on cue, puts it in the back of Niall Morgan's net. Here's Rory Kavanagh down into the corner. McBrearty, game as ever. This is a man who's going for his third Ulster Championship winners' medal this year, you know, before he reaches his 21st birthday. Some achievement. Rory Kavanagh, back in again it comes. McBrearty fisting, and McBrearty puts it over the bar. Well, he deserves that one. It's his first point of the match. But what a contribution he has put in this afternoon. Remember 2 years ago when he was sprung from the minors on the very day they were playing here against Antrim in a wretched game, but he came on, one of the stars, an emerging talent. And Michael Murphy this time tormenting that Tyrone defence, and Murphy's put over his third point, and the fans now believe that this team is going to get through this major test against the former Ulster champions. And it's 2-8 down to Donegal. It's 9 points for Tyrone. Jump into the air was Joe McMahon. Justin on the ground, free kick to Tyrone, which Peter Hart is thinking about taking. And then
Kieran Brannigan here on the near side had a perfect view of that. Use of the feet, I think. You might see it in rugby as he's trying to get up. No big deal, I would have thought. A yellow card, perhaps.
Yellow card for Joe McMahon. Just a little flashpoint. That is when teams look on. Opportunity here. Sean Kavanagh fisting it across here, collected by Michael Murphy. They're virtually on his own goal line. Back out as far as Mark McHugh. Hand pass to safety out as far as Carol Lacey. Back in here once again as far as Rory Kavanagh. Dragged down unceremoniously by Colm Kavanagh. He was involved in a foul a little while ago. Meanwhile, there's another player down near the goal area. The referee has the notebook out. There's a Donegal player on the ground just yards from the end line. Colm Kavanagh's in trouble here.
Yeah, absolutely. And the
that
umpire
was quite reckless.
The umpire is going to call his attention to the Michael Gallagher
instance. He gets a yellow card. And the referee goes back now and probably have a word with his two umpires just to see, did they get a view of what happened to Michael Murphy. Still 15 against 15. So Joe McQuillan utilising his linesmen and his umpires. Not exactly going to anybody in particular, but that was the challenge there a little while ago. That resulted in a yellow card.
For one of the McMahons, I think.
Now he's got Joe McMahon, who's already on a yellow card. He's got a second yellow card. He's got off. Red carded in the 62nd minute. Tyrone behind by 5 are down to 14. Second yellow card. He's gone. Joe McMahon. This is the reason why Joe got his second yellow. It was a trip. on Michael Murphy as he was going out. It was a silly foul to give away. McElhenney challenges, takes it forward, holds, torments once again, lays it off to McBrearty, who finishes with a certain degree of polish that belies his very tender years. A second for Paddy McBrearty.
He's been outstanding, hasn't he, Ger? He really has.
He's been terrific. It's Jim McGuinness and his side who have prevailed. Donegal continue to be kingpins of Ulster. Final score here in McCool Park in Donegal is Donegal 2.